All right, hello. So today we are going to be playing around with front-end development. So I don't know too much about it at all, and that's kind of what we're going to be just playing around with and seeing what we can learn and how we can move forward with getting a front end that is a little bit more presentable. All right, so let me come in here, make myself a little bit smaller, and let's start up the project. So I'm just going to clear my terminals, get a new one up and running, and then get into the front end, which is like essentially the API gateway right there. Now node mon app.js. All right, let's start it up and let's see what we're going to get. Come to this home page and it should lock us out. Yeah, not logged in. Okay, so we're locked out. And now we can go into this login right here. And we have, this is what we're going to be working on. Okay, so we have this here. We're just going to type something random. Okay, like this. And then we're going to do login. Okay, no. And now if I come to the home page again, we need to really change all this. Okay, so we have this, which looks a lot nicer. So what I'm hoping to do is kind of copy this style, this framework, all of this, and make it similar into the login page. Okay, so I kind of want to copy that style and make it into here. So let's go in, look at our EJS file, and try to look at what's going on. Okay, so front end, and I want views, and we have this login page. Oh, and I'm already on it. It's almost like we were working on it in the last video, huh? Okay, so we don't care about the scripts. That's for later. What we do care about is these classes. So what I was watching some videos, and it was talking about the box model, and everything is a box. Okay, so that means that this form is a box, and therefore I should be able to go into my CSS and have actions done upon it, or changes made upon it, I should say, and that will reflect in what we see here. So I'm going to come here. We have this dot form, and the dot corresponds to the class, right? Okay. Not that. Class form, or form container. Okay. So things got a little bit off when I put this, let's see, background color, I think, was one that it didn't like. Okay, let's just refresh this and see how that changes it. Okay, so this goes back to its default. Okay, and the reason why it should be default is because this CSS file here is shared between these two. Okay, so now why did it change when I made this change right here? What I think is going on is this form is taking up the entire display of my screen. To try to test that, I'm going to do, I don't know, border. How do we change the width of the border? Because I want to see where the border is. So let's see. I'm going to come here to Copilot. I am now working on CSS changes to make my front end more professional. Okay. I have a container, and this container will change the entire screen if I change the background. This indicates that the container is filling the entire screen. How do I get this form to be centered in the middle of the screen? And not take up the entire screen. So yeah, we're just playing around with things right now. I might need to put this entire thing into Copilot and see what it has to say. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so this one has form.box. One thing that I'm noticing, this says display flex, and we only have one element on our screen, right? Which is this one. So we might need to go in and look about how we can do that. So this one also has display flex. Okay, let's read this. You want a full screen wrapper that handles centering and a form box inside it that has a fixed max width. Is that what I want? This wrapper fills the entire screen and centers its child. So we have this idea of a wrapper. Let me come and actually check to see if we have wrapper anywhere else. Body, container, header, header 1, header 2, dashboard, card, okay, form group, button, hover, active, secondary, section. And then this right here is what I was doing. All of this is not me. This is me. Okay, so this wrapper fills the screen and centers its child. So what I'm going to do is copy all of this, paste it into here, and then say above was written with AI, below was written by me. I'm trying to do two things. I'm trying to understand what's going on. I'm also trying to be able to copy the styling to understand how these things operate, and also I want to copy the general style. Okay. So your form container is correctly using flex display and height of, does that stand for vertical height, to center its container, but the form inside it or the container itself doesn't have a width constraint. It may stretch the entire screen. So let's go to this form container here. Okay. And we have this, we have justify content center, yes we do. We have align items center, yes we do. We have height, and we do not have padding here. Okay. So what would that padding do? Well, nothing. Okay. What is this login form now? Background white. I mean, let's just try it. Do I even have any class called login form? Is it trying to mean this right here? Or this login elements? Let me see if I have something called login form. Of that. No, I don't even have anything called login form, so why? Okay. So div class form container. Alright, so let's come in here and change the EJS, right? That's what it's wanting me to do. So I have this div class in my body. Okay. So why does it keep saying login form? So I should just surround it by this thing here. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try it. So I'm going to come here, do this, and then if it works, we'll see what's up. And then we have that there. Okay, fine. Nothing changed, so that's awesome. Okay, let's just try to copy this and see if it works. Just delete all this. I don't know. This is... Fine. I'm just gonna delete all this. I don't care. Okay, well, at least something happened. Now, it does look even worse. This looks significantly worse. Login form... Okay, so it turns it black. It's fine. That's kind of cool, actually. So I'm going to keep all this. Then I'm going to refresh this. And we have this. Okay. So we've made no progress so far. That's great. How about if I want to just see the box I am working with for that form container? I am thinking just have it in the middle of the screen and a different color from the background so that I can see it and see the changes that I am making with it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this here, and then what I will do is just delete all this. Okay. That's going to be really annoying. And CSS doesn't have any type of mass comments. No? Really? Percentage sign? Nothing? Okay. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to be doing this. Okay, fine. I don't even care. I'm just gonna delete these then. Form container, login form. Okay, good for you. You guys are getting destroyed. there. And it fills up the entire thing. What? So why would this fill up the entire thing? Flex. What if I don't want this flex? What happens if I just do this? Why? Okay, so it just does that. That's great. Well, right now I have this login button. That actually might be a different button, right? That's this one. Okay, so what about this one with the hyphen? Okay. This one has the underscore, the other one has the hyphen. Okay, that's a little bit better and it turns to black. Okay, fine. Now I want that to have like a padding, right? But it has no padding. Why does it... I see the word padding right there, but I don't know. Maybe that's internal, right? What was there? There was that margin or something? I don't know, man. Margin is 30 pixels. Okay. Oh, actually, that's what I wanted. Okay. And now I want to separate these two a little bit. Let's... Oh, okay. Let's see what those things are. So it's here. Login input elements. And that's the containers, but I want the things inside of it, right? And so the things inside of it's like form user. Can I just do something with like username or something? I don't know. Okay, it kind of worked. I don't know why it got smaller, and now these things are off kilter. Username is aligned up, so it's not aligned with that element anymore. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. This one doesn't even look too happy either. This isn't even aligned with up or down. This is just aligned. It's doing its own happy little thing. Okay. How these have like white with a background on it. Like that looks really nice, doesn't it? What is this inventory management element? And let me try to copy that. Here, fast. Okay. Do we see that anywhere here? I don't remember seeing that. Okay, here we go. Copy this. We close out of here. Come here. Go to Copilot. I don't know. This is the style I want to copy for the following HTML file. Okay, this is matching styles. Okay, copy you, put you into you are what? This one is, I don't want to do the wrong one. Login page. Okay, we are getting rid of you. Congratulations, you have completely and totally failed me. Maybe I have completely totally failed myself. There you go. Okay, so now Okay, good. That's what I want. There we go. Now, does the scripts actually work? This is kind of off right there, but not now. And do I have authentication to get into the main page still? Yes, I do. So it stored all of the cookies. Okay. That was. And what on earth is this? And with the styles, I actually didn't even need all this other stuff, did I? I don't think I even needed any of these things below. Okay, well, we got something that looks better. So we accomplished one out of our two goals. Number one was to get something done, or make it, to build something, right? Like the actual product. The second thing was to try to understand. I have no idea what I just did. Zero understanding. I feel like I learned nothing, which is very concerning. So how can I move forward effectively? What I'm thinking is what I can do is just watch a bunch of random front end development videos of not tutorials, but where people are actually going through and building things themselves. And maybe that way I can see some tricks of how they're doing it. Yeah, because otherwise I'm not sure how I can go about learning front end. I don't want to spend an amount an immense amount of time doing front end because I'm trying to do back end. I'm trying to become a back end software engineer, but I need to know the front end to be able to showcase my back end effectively. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more videos, I probably will do more front end videos in the future to try to understand this a little bit more. So if that's interesting to you, subscribe to this channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and I'll see you guys very soon.